Hello, my angels! If you are new here, my name is Kendall Joy, or the Flower Child's Tarot, and if you're not new here, then welcome back and thank you for tuning in again. So in today's video, we'll be asking the question, what is my next lover like? And what do they look like? So I have cards to describe the personality, and I also have two cards, one for if you're into males or one if you're into females. So so let's go ahead and get started into the video. So option number one, we have these are Reiki healing stones, by the way. I have an energy Reiki healing stone right here for option number one. Option number two, I have a harmony and balance amethyst Reiki healing stone. Option number three, I have a distance and healing Reiki stone. I believe this is a green aviturine stone. Option number three, I have a power and protection stone, which is a obsidian stone. Option number four, I have a lapis lazuli rebirth stone. That's option number five. And option number six, I have a positive influence stone. So option number one, option number two, option number three, option number four, option number five, and option number six. We'll be starting off with option number one today. We have the Sun, the Muse, or the Queen of oh my gosh, and the Moon. So that's really odd how we have the Sun and the Moon. So yeah, okay. Look how beautiful this card is, by the way. Like, this is a beautiful card. Okay, so as far as personality goes, I feel like this person could be a Gemini with the Sun and Moon coming out in the cards. Or perhaps you have a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or this person has a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini. So it could be either of those, or they have a lot of Gemini in their chart, or you have a lot of Gemini in your chart. Why do I get this? So this person is they go from these moods, I see. Like, they have this one mood where they're mysterious, they're intuitive, and they have this Sun where they're positive, and it's, what this shows me, here, I'm trying to kind of see what this shows me. So I feel like this person comes off as a very very loving, light person, and they seem as someone who's very positive, very optimistic. But when you really dig deep into them, they're very intuitive and mysterious, and they have a lot of secrets. So they have like these layers to them, like they're an onion. Each layer you get, the layer gets more deeper, more intense. So they come off as a very kind of playful, kind of light-headed person, you know, kind of a bit of an airhead, and kind of, oh, let's just go out and party and have fun. But when you get to meet them, you get to know, oh, they're intelligent, they're intuitive, they're deep, you know, they're very emotionally intelligent. But when you see them, you kind of see, oh, like they're just for the party, they're here for the party. But they're not. They're actually someone who's very deep. So they have this kind of exterior, very positive and very soft, but when you get to meet them, they're very deep, you know, they're serene. You know, still waters run deep, and that's what they are. Queen of Spirals, this person could be someone who's very fiery and very passionate about their beliefs. I see them having very deep beliefs. So they really, really stem off of their belief systems, I feel like. There's someone who their beliefs play a big part in their life. So I see them being just very nurturing, very much a healing hand. Like, they're there to get you up when you're knocked down. You're knocked down. They get you on your feet, and that's just so beautiful about them. This relationship will be very playful, as we can see the playfulness card. This will be a very playful romance. It will be a very fun, kind of childlike, uplifting relationship. We also have true love. So this is going to be a very loving relationship. There will be a lot of love in this relationship. You know, this could be a true love here, but you will feel for them deeply and they'll feel the same for you as well. Romance. So we get love and romance, true love and romance. So yes, this is a long-term relationship. This could be a soulmate or a twin flame. So this person, you guys have a soul-to-soul connection, and it's a very intimate relationship, very deep. And like I said, they're deep, but they come off as very just childlike and playful. So that's very cool. So that's what I see here. And also, be in the present and dream of the future. Yes, so this will be a relationship where you guys have a lot of goals, you guys have a lot of aspirations. This is going to be someone where you can dream with and you're not afraid to tell them, hey, like, I want this relationship to be this way. These are the feelings. And this is someone you can open up to very much. This person will open up to you. And this is a very emotional soul-to-soul relationship. Like, this is the relationship you need right now, because I feel like you may have come out of a relationship that's very shallow, this person may have been a bit of a narcissist. This could be someone who may have been abusive, but the relationship just wasn't a healthy relationship in general. Or maybe perhaps they came out of that relationship. This person is definitely a very healing type. They have a healing-like personality. So as far as physical appearance, so if you are into females, we have the dance card. And I kind of picked off of what looks more masculine, what looks more feminine. So if they are a female, do something to shift your vibration. So this person is, yes, so I see them very fit and lean. Yes, they're very lean, they're very muscular, but they're kind of like, you know, kind of a lean muscular, if you know what I'm talking about, like a dancer body, if you know what they look like. Kind of, there's muscles, but they're lean. They could be blonde. I think I have either a shorter haircut or even a longer haircut. And they could also be kind of like a brunette. And that's what I see for them. They either have blue or brown eyes. They either have like a bronzy skin to them, or they have a very light, fair complexion. If they are a male, we have the dolphin. So yes, I'm automatically seeing someone a little muscular. This could be someone who may even be a swimmer. They could be someone who works in an aquarium. They could be someone who, you know, is like a coast guard, or they work, you know, kind of around the ocean. They could, you know, kind of clean around the ocean or something like that. Or they could be someone who may work at an aquarium, or they may have something in, you know, marine biology. That could be what they went to school for. So it could be something like that. But when I think of someone, I think of them having kind of like a slick hair. And I see them having kind of like a down to their shoulder hair. And I see them having facial hair, and I see them being kind of either tall or skinny, or tall and like a muscular. And that's what I see for their physical appearance. So yes, altogether, this is a very great relationship. All right, thank you, option number 1, for listening in. I hope this resonated. Come back to the future. Come back in the future and tell me if this was correct, your next lover. So yeah, and remember, things are always changing. You know, the universe is always changing. But thank you so much for watching option number 1. I hope this resonated. And also comment down below and subscribe if this resonated. That would be amazing. I really want to get to 1K by the end of 2019. So if you could help me get there, that'd be amazing. And I love you. I love you so, so much. And I hope you guys have a great day, evening, or night, or morning. So I will see you later. Option number 1. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Okay. So, hello, option number 2. If it's the amethyst, balance, and harmony stone, or just the option number 2, this is for you. This is what your next lover will be like. Oh, whoa, they have a strong personality. Wow, okay. This is actually in reverse. So, I don't know. What is going on here? Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I see this person being a little bit scatterbrained, a little bit chaotic in a sort. They're very creative. They're very much right-brained. And I think kind of see them being, yes, just a little chaotic. in a sense. But that chaos is what they surround themselves to work in. So very creative. They're very much a mastermind. So that they make this chaos into something very creative and something just very amazing. So in general, so they make this chaos into a masterpiece. And somehow at the end of the day, even though they're surrounded by chaos or they're just a chaotic person, that's scared. Okay, so I just got a coconut scent. So I don't know if you may wear a kind of if you're a female, kind of coconut body spray, or even a male, you may use like coconut body wash. But I got a scent of coconut, or maybe I just smelled coconut. So this could be someone who uses coconut in their hair. And I know a lot of girls who have curly hair, they use coconut oil in their hair. I have curly hair, so I use coconut oil. So it could be someone with curly hair. Wow, okay, so I just got the scent of coconut, or you may have a smell of coconut. That just like hit me. It was like coconut. It kind of smelled like the body spray my mom wears. So yeah, it's just very cool. Anyway, so yes, they're a little bit chaotic, but they're very much very much in tune. Yes, they're just a little scatterbrained. They're grounded though. They're just a little maybe not grounded. They're a little up in the air. Kind of like free spirit. A little bit up in the air, a little chaotic at times. But see, when they surround themselves with chaos, that's when they work the best, when they're surrounded with chaos. And that's just something that happens. And I see them not being very traditional, very much a flower child, a hippie. They're not very traditional. They're not a very controlling person. They could be a little bit of a bystander, but they still kind of stand up for what they believe in. But they're very much, they try to avoid confrontation as much as they can. I believe they may have come from a kind of abusive background. That could have been an abusive relationship, but I'm seeing more of they kind of have a not very good family dynamic. Or this could be you I'm talking about. It could be it goes either way, but I see them more of having kind of a kind of rough background, and they kind of came out of a home, that wasn't really the best for them. So what do we have here? Love makes a difference. So yes, they're very much a lover. They love everyone, and they're very much just kind of a hippie spirit. I see them maybe even being an artist, something kind of in that creative. They could be a writer, an artist. They could be, whatever, a dancer, a musician, or this could even be you. So that's what I see. But they're very creative, very much. And they're very much love, and they love everyone. They remind you that you're so important, that you're worth love. And I feel like something may have happened. You may have come out of an abusive dynamic between, you could come out of abusive family. You may have done something traumatic. I feel like has happened to you, and it really damaged your self-worth. Or perhaps you may have you may struggle with, depression or some kind of body image issues, but I do see you not being very confident. But they remind you that you're worth love, and everyone loves you, and how important you are, and that you're secure and safe. Yes, you may have anxiety, maybe even OCD, PTSD, panic disorder, any kind of those anxiety disorders, but I do see you probably having, depression or coming off, kind of a traumatic background. So look at a pattern in relationships. So this could show me that you may have came out of a destructive or abusive relationship. And have faith. They're always remind you to have faith in situations, and that's something so beautiful. And they remind you that it's safe to love, and it's, we have love makes a difference, and it's safe to love. Yes, they remind you it's okay to love. It's okay to open up. You don't have to act so tough and strong all the time. And they're kind of the yin to your yang. And that's what I see here. So if they are a female, I'm seeing two messages here. So if they are a female, they could be a woman of color. So they could be someone of Latino roots or African roots, but I do see them being having a beautiful, like just beautiful chocolate skin tone, or just I'm seeing like it's just beautiful, like a very, very beautiful, and it's just beautiful curly shiny hair. Or if and kind of like a bronzy skin tone. They could also be, as the card's depicting here, they could be, you know, a tall, kind of thin, I'm seeing plump lips with kind of wavy hair with a kind of tan skin tone. And that's what I see if they are a female. So I'm getting 3 messages there. You know, there's just so many diverse things out there. So, okay. Snake. So if you are going to date a male in the next relationship, they could be tall with dark hair and with the fair complexion. And I'm also seeing them kind of being tough with long hair, kind of like longer for a guy, with kind of tough and manly, like, you know, kind of that exterior there. So that's what I see. And I see them wearing a lot of leather. So that's something I see in jeans for them. Okay, thank you so much, option number 2, for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. It will mean the world to me. And yeah, if you liked the reading, let me know. I love to read your comments, so if you have any suggestions, if you want to tell me if it resonated, whatever it is you want to tell me, feel free to tell me. If it didn't resonate with you, I'm sorry. Wasn't the reading for you? There's so many other readers out there, amazing readers. I just didn't get to tap into your energy today. So yeah, if you liked my readings and you want to see more of me, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I send you all out with love, light, and positivity. Have a great afternoon, evening, night, and morning. Okay, so if you picked option number 3, or the Healing and Balance Jade Stone, well, just closer. So if you picked this stone, or option number 3, this is for you. Okay, so this could be a Scorpio we're dealing with here, or an Aquarius. They kind of both have Pluto energies. I think Aquarius's co-ruler is Pluto, and then, of course, Scorpio's ruler is Pluto. Which is kind of weird, because Aquariuses and Scorpios are known not to get along, but I'm an Aquarius sun, and my best friend is a Scorpio sun, and we get together, we are very close, which is kind of odd that we're kind of known to be opposites, but we get along. Sometimes opposites work out. So anyway, this person has been through a lot, definitely. They're kind of an old soul. They're very old. I've seen them listening to like older music, driving older cars. They're very wise among their years, and they're a young person, but they come off very much older and mature for their age. I see maybe being a little bit older than they are. Yes, so they're very much responsible. They have a charming energy to them. They're very responsible, and they can get away with things, but they don't use it for bad things. They use it for good. And they're very much someone who is in order and authority. They could, work in a good place. They're very wise. They're just in a good place right now. But they have this part of them where they can be positive and, kind of party. They come off very serious at first, but when you get to know them, you know that they're kind of fun. They let loose, and but they're responsible, so they know when's too far. Rest and relaxation is essential. So they remind you that it's okay to relax. They may take you to go massage or take you to the nail salon if you're a woman, or you just like getting your nails done, really. And they may tell you it's okay to relax. Like, you can relax. I see you being a very hard worker too. They tell you that love endures, and that no matter what you do, make sure you have love in it, and always make sure that your actions are very love oriented. They always have love in it, and that's what I see. And they remind you that, hey, do things for other people. It's okay to be selfish, but remember, you can't get too selfish. I feel like you're someone who really goes through these phases where either you go through a phase, you go through these hot and cold, so you're either really, really selfish, no offense, or you're very, very, very much too open-hearted. And that's what I see for you. You kind of go through extremes. If they are a female, I see them being Asian. They may be Asian descent. They could be, you know, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese, anything like that. But I see them being Asian. They have very fair skin. They could also be, I see kind of like a Snow White. So what I'm seeing here is they could have, I just see very much dark hair, and I see pale skin and light brown eyes. So that's what I see here. So they also could be in that kind of look. So that's what I see for them. They could also be Latino as well. They could be a Latina woman. So that could be something there too. And if they are a male, spider spirit. So, okay, I automatically see them being someone of Latino or African descent. So I do see them having some pigment in their skin. So I see them being very tall, very masculine. They're very much masculine. I see them being a very hard worker. And I see them being a little mysterious, a little bit of a Scorpio vibe here, but I see them being a very, very nice person in general. So, and very much a hard worker. So yes, so I do see them being either of Latino roots, you know, or African roots. And they're very forgiving too. And they learn. This is a relationship. I feel like you're very new to relationships. So they're kind of teaching you, like, what are the basics in relationships. They're teaching you what a relationship should be like, what a healthy one looks like, and what an unhealthy one looks like. So they're very much wise. They're a teacher too. Maybe not like their profession as a teacher, but they definitely do have a job there. They're like a natural teacher. Anyway, so thank you so much, option number 3, for listening in. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Subscribe and like and comment down below. And I just be sure to subscribe because, you know, I want to get to 1K by the end of this year. And if you could help me get there, that's amazing. If it doesn't resonate, then I'm sorry. There's no need to leave hate. And there's so many readers out there. I'm just not the reader that clicked with your energy today. And if you do like my readings and you like the way I do them, and this resonated, subscribe, like this video, and tell me anything you want to tell me as long as it's not rude or hateful down below. Also, I just want to say, when I am being specific here, and I don't want to come off as racist. I don't know if this would be considered racist, kind of saying, oh yeah, they look a little bit more Asian, or they look, you know, a little bit more of Latino, or they may have African roots. I don't want you guys to think I'm being racist here. That is just the image I'm getting in my head. That's the image I got. So don't be offended by it. And if you are offended, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be racist at all. So I just want to make sure, like, I don't know. I just don't want to offend anyone. And I'm not a racist person at all. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just always worried, guys. Sorry. I'm a worrisome person. Okay, so now for option number 4, if you picked the Black Obsidian Stone, option number 4, or the Power and Protection Stone, this is for you. Past life relationship. Ooh, Panther Spirit. Ooh, fierce. Okay. Okay, so automatically, you see, we have the Power and Protection Stone here. We also have the Panther Spirit, just proclaim your power. So this person is a very powerful presence already seen. Okay. This person was recently grieving over something. So they come off as someone who's very tough. They have a very tough exterior, very much a manly man or a very strong, independent woman exterior. But inside, they're very much a softie. They're very much emotional. And they need some healing. And that's what you're here for. You're probably a healer or a light worker, I'm seeing here. But they definitely are someone who needs some healing. They come off as someone who's very tough. They're very closed off. And they don't like to be vulnerable because they've been taken advantage of in the past. And that's what I see here. Yes, yes. Yes, there's someone who needs to forgive themselves and forgive others. They forgive you, though. If you ever make a mistake, you're still learning and they understand that. They're going to forgive you. And the thing is, they want you to know that it's okay to ask for help. And they're going to remind you, hey, you don't need to be independent all the time. Like, ask for help. Or they're going to be someone who doesn't really ask for help. They're going to be someone who's very independent. And there's someone who's not going to be like, let's pull out our cell phones and Snapchat this, or, blah, 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 let's do this technology. They're going to be like, hey, no, put down the phone, appreciate this moment. It's time for us to learn. There's so much things to learn. They're a very curious person, and they know there's so much in the world to explore. And they're going to tell you, hey, put down your phone. I seem to be very much an old soul. You guys may have had a past life relationship together, very intimate soul-to-soul connection. This could have been a lover from the past life, or this could have been a family member from the past life. But that's what I see here. Okay, so if they are male, they could be, they could be African American, for sure. Yes, so I see them being kind of tall and like a lean muscle, like not buff, but like a lean muscular. They could also be, I'm seeing them tall with dark hair, blue eyes, and kind of fair skin. So that's what I see for their physical appearance if this is going to be a male. If they are a female, okay, they're probably someone who's very modest. They cover up very much. There's someone who's very professional. I see them having brown, kind of wavy or curly hair. I don't see them being like tight curls. I see them kind of be like loose curls. Like, if anyone is into curls or knows a lot about curls, they could be a 3A girl. But kind of a loose curl hair or very wavy hair. And they probably have a fair skin. I see them having kind of like a rosy cheeks. Not red, but rosy cheeks. Very much plump, rosy lips. I see them having brown or blue eyes. And I see them having freckles. I see them having a little beauty mark, if you know what I'm talking about. Like a little freckle right on top of their lip. Yes, I see them having just kind of freckles. That's what I see here. Or beauty marks, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so thank you so much. Option number, this was 4, for joining in. Wow, I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. So if you guys liked this video, tell me down below about it. You know, what resonated, what didn't resonate. But tell me, feel free to tell me. If you have something hateful to say or something mean to say, please don't comment down below. You know, there's so many other readers out there. If it didn't resonate, I'm sorry. I just didn't click with your energy today. If it did resonate, subscribe if you want to see more of me. Comment down below if you want to tell me anything that you thought resonated, anything that touched you, anything that you thought was cool or you liked about it. Tell me, and please, please, please like the video. And the world to me if you guys subscribed. I really want to get to 1K by the end of this year. So if you could help me get there, that'd be amazing, because every subscriber makes a huge difference, and that is what I want to say. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys. Okay, so hello, option number 5. If you picked option number 5, or the rebirth stone, or the lapis lazuli rebirth stone, this is for you. Yes, okay. Ooh, they're wise. Okay, personality-wise, there's someone who seeks justice, as even being a social justice warrior. This could be someone you may have met at a rally or a protest or a concert, but I see it being somewhere where there's a lot of people there, a bar, wherever it's at. But they're very much a business-oriented person. They're very logical, and they're very much, I'm getting an air sign, so they could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or that could be you. Whatever, but I seem to be kind of I see like being the mirror reflection of you. So they could be like you, or they could be a complete opposite. 2 messages here. You know, this is a general reading. This is not specific. So that's what I see here for you. Yes, they're very much logical, very much a social justice warrior, very intelligent, very intellectual, very witty. I see a very witty sense of humor. They're very open-minded. They're very much a creative person as well. That's what I'm seeing here. They incorporate creativity into their job a lot, even though they're logical. So yes, they're very open-minded. They're always wanting to experience things that are new. So yes, mind you, they're a very strong person. They have a very much inner strength. They're very much a strong person. Very much. They always remind you that you're strong too. They are extremely patient. They have patience for you. You're still learning. I see that you're probably a new soul. We're learning things and you make mistakes, and they're patient with your mistakes, but they always remind you, you can make mistakes, but make sure they're not going to affect you in a wrong way. Love who you are. They're very much confident with themselves. They love themselves, and they remind you to love who you are. And they're very much their true self. They're not going to try to be anyone who they're not. They're not going to try to be popular or anything like that. Like, they know who they are, and they're going to be true to themselves. So, if they're a male, I got the owl. So, I am seeing long eyelashes. They have long eyelashes, kind of a plump lip. I've seen them being they have freckles, and they may have light eyes, and they may have like kind of a dark hair. I've seen them being tall or thin, or either kind of short. That's what I kind of see if they're a male. If they are a female, I see them being a blonde. I see them maybe being a little older. But I see them being a blonde or a brunette, a light brunette, or kind of a redhead. And I see them being fair skinned, and I see them kind of very wise. And I feel like they dress kind of in a hippie way. They're just kind of like a hippie, and they're very mysterious. In kind of the way they dress, I feel like they wear a lot of dark or earthy tone clothing. All right, thank you so much, option number 5, for tuning in. If you liked this reading, if it resonated, thank you so much, and let me know what resonated or what kind of stuck out to you in the reading. I would love to know. Also, subscribe if you want to see more of me. My goal is to get to 1K by the end of 2019. If you could help me get there, that'd be amazing. Every single one of y'all helps me get to my goal. Also, like this video. I think I already said that. And if you don't have anything nice to say, if it didn't resonate, I'm sorry. I may not be clicking with your energy, and that's okay. There's so many readers out there, and if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it. It's as simple as that, because you are causing what you put out in the universe, what you say to other people, is coming back to you. It's a ricochet effect. It's domino. It's a domino effect, and it's going to come back. All right. So, hello, option number 6. This is for you. Last but not least, certainly not least, this is for you. Wow. A lot of blue cones. I don't know if that means anything about there. I see facial hair, definitely. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have earth, water, and so ace energies. So they're intelligent, they're down to earth, they know what they want, they're intelligent, they're a go-getter, and they get what they want. But they're very emotionally intelligent too. They're very much someone you can trust, and you feel like you can trust. Like, they're a very trustable person, a very much loving person. But they may come off a little bit kind of cold, because they kind of have this people are like, oh yeah, like, I feel like they're in authority. And when people are in authority, they often come off as intimidating or someone who you really can't trust. But that's not the case for them. There's someone you can trust, someone who's very just trustworthy, very much a natural psychologist, natural therapist. I do see them having a kind of an interest in psychology here. Or maybe you have an interest in psychology, but I do see them kind of being into some kind of psychology things here, maybe even into the metaphysical. But they are definitely someone who is emotionally intelligent, someone who has, good amount of money, they're responsible with their money, and someone who's very witty, someone who's very intelligent, someone who is very much a free spirit. Yes, this is your soulmate. So I guess this is your soulmate. Thank you, cards, for clarifying this person is probably their soulmate. Show simple acts of her kindness. Yes, so they're very, very kind. Simple acts of kindness can include someone drops their bag. They're going to pick it up and get their bag. If someone is, I'm trying to think of little simple acts of kindness. Yeah, someone drops something, they're going to go ahead and pick it up for them. I'm trying to think. Oh, if someone trips, they're gonna help them up. You know, they're gonna ask if they're gonna be okay. So that's just simple acts of kindness. They show little simple acts of kindness that could change someone's day. And actions speak loudly. We have a lot about actions here. They could be a very elegant mover I'm seeing. So yes, they very much believe that in karma. They're very much someone who believes in karma. They've experienced karma in themselves. I think they may have been not the best person in the past, but now they're trying to change, or they're trying to learn. Yes, they're a very loving person, and they know that, you know, little actions, they speak loudly. So the littlest things you can do can change your world completely and someone else's world completely. So that's why they always believe to express your love through your actions. And I feel like, yes, they're just very much, when you do something, that says a lot about you, and that's what they believe in. So if they are a male, we have the whale card. So I see them coming off as a little shorter in size. And I see them having facial hair. And I see them, if they are younger, I see kind of a dark brown, kind of auburn looking hair. And they have thick head of hair and kind of some facial hair going on there. And they're a little muscular, and I see them being a little fairer skinned. And if they are older, I see them being bald, and I see them very professional with lighter skin and kind of facial hair going on too. So that's for the whale card. If they are female, I see them they're a little eccentric in fashion. And I'm thinking, like, wait, they're responsible. Yeah. I see them working in a very artistic job. I see them having beautiful, beautiful blue or gray eyes, just beautiful. I see them being tall and a little thinner, maybe with dyed hair, but they're a little bit eccentric, and that's just the tea. So that's their physical appearance. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, option number 6. Thank you so much for joining into this reading. Subscribe if this resonated. I'd obviously love to know if this resonated. I love reading y'all's comments. It really means the world to me for y'all to comment. So that's what I see for you. I think this goes right here, if I'm right. Anyway, so that's what I see here for y'all. I hope this resonated. I hope this, changed your perspective on some things. But I really hope this resonated. If this didn't resonate, or you don't have anything nice to say, don't leave it down below. There's so many other readers out there who can resonate with your energy. I'm just not the one for you. If this did resonate and you did like the style of my readings, please subscribe down below. I'm trying to get to 1K by the end of this year, and if you could help me get there, that'd be amazing. And I love you all so much. I send you out with all love, light, positivity. Hope you guys have a great day, night, evening, or morning. And I love you all so much. Have a great day in general. Be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe and tell me anything you want to tell in the comments, as long as it's not negative. Okay, guys, I love you all so much. Bye, girlies.